Assalamu alaikum everyone, hope you all are doing great. Today I'm going to go for a beautiful blue, somewhere icy blue eye makeup along with the whole face makeup. And these days my vibes are blue because I'm dealing with much of the blue color in every part of my jewelry, makeup and dress, so which is why I selected a blue color for today. And I have applied a very pretty nail color. This is from the brand Eliento. Eliento is a Malaysian brand, so you may not be finding the same color, same brand in the market, but you can find the same color in other brands. So yeah, there are many good brands available in the market, so you can find the same color. And camera is picking up this color little darker. It's a very pretty powdery blue color which is going with the dress and my bangles also. So without wasting much of the time, start the clip. Like, I'm going to start the clip and you're gonna see that. Love you all. For eyebrows, I'm using this cyber color pencil in the shade brown. It says brown, but it has enough gray color which is very appropriate for the eyebrows. So I'm going to show you the swatch of this gray shade. Yeah, if you can see, it's an appropriate shade for the eyebrows. So first I'm going to use the spoolie side of this pencil to comb my eyebrows to see the gaps, and then later on I'm going to fill these gaps with the help of this pencil. For my today's look, the palette I have selected is from COLOURPOP All I See Is Magic palette. It actually creates magic. It's a beautiful, vibrant, magical colors. You can see it has so much variety of shades. If you can see, it's a beautiful gray shade and many tones. Very plummy brown color. It's actually almost plum color, not plummy brown, but it has all the neutral shades as well as funky shades. So I'm going to use this palette, and first I'm going to prime my eyes with this Smashbox primer. So yeah, this is going to be the primer of my today's look, like in order to conceal the veins and everything. So I'm directly applying, and then later on, to set this primer, I'm going to use an ivory shade from the same palette. So I'm going to use this shade. I don't know, the name is not written, so I'm going to use the lightest shade to set my primer. I did record it the entire part, but I'm so sorry, something went wrong and the whole clip is missed. So I'm gonna tell you, I started with this peachy shade, which is the first transitional color that I applied over here, pretty much all over my eyelid, and later on I create a depth. I went little darker for the little darker shade. It's a pinky brown shade that I created for the crease area and underneath the waterline also. So far I'm done with this much, and now I'm moving towards little darker shade. My vibe is not going for the warmer color. I can go for the this plum color. I don't know, my heart is going for this. So I'm taking this little bit and focusing only on the area where I normally apply my eyeliner. See, I'm just dragging it outside also, so you can see over here. And when I'm done with the application of this part, whatever left with, I'm going to spread it over here. So yeah, and then bringing it down also. I'm not worried about the fallout because later on I can clean it. So again I'm taking for the other eye the same thing, and I'm bringing it outward, and the area where normally I apply my liner. So once I'm done with the bunch of the pigments, so whatever left in the brush, I'm bringing it down and over here also. So yeah, this much is. I will see later if I think I have to increase the intensity, I can take and smudge it. But so far I think it's enough for today's look because it's a soft blue look. It's not a harsh. So yeah, after here, this much is enough. So I'm taking good time to blend it, because the key is just blend, blend, blend. The more you blend, the better it would look. So yeah. So now I'm taking, with the same brush, I'm taking a darker shade over here. You can see this is a darker chocolate, a metallic brown shade, but I'm taking from the tip of my brush, I'm taking this color and just focusing on this area. I don't want to spread it all over my eye. I'm just focusing on the area where normally I apply my liner. See, only this area. So I want to increase the intensity of that plummy shade, so I'm just cleaning the brush, because the brush has that darker shade. So the same brush I use for all 4-5 shades, like for the entire palette I use the same shade, same brush. So I'm taking this plummy color one more time, generous quantity, tapping off the excess, and then this time I'm vertically applying this and then spreading outside also. And whatever now left, I'm going to spread all over my eye towards the eyebrows also. The same I'm going to go for the other eye also. So vertical application like this, spreading outside, and whatever now left is bringing it inward and taking towards the eyebrows also. And this time I'm taking the tip of this brush, so quickly hydrating my lips. And for lips hydration, I'm using this NYX butter lipstick in the shade Razzle. It's a beautiful Barbie, soft Barbie pink color, and it's more like, it's a very sheer color, and it's more like a lip balm, and soft color, butter lipstick. So yeah, so I'm using this as a lip balm. And now moving towards my eye makeup, I'm taking the tip of the same brush and this plummy shade like this. The tip has the color, and now I'm using underneath the waterline, both eyes, on both eyes. So yeah, so I'm almost done with my eyeshadow. I'm trying to bring it a little bit, dragging it outside. So yeah, done with my eyes, not complete eyes, this much part. So this is going to be a fun part. I'm taking this Makeup Revolution emerald color. It's a beautiful blue, very beautiful chunky sparkly blue color, and I'm putting contact lenses water onto this. This is a tip, so you can use contact lenses water to activate. See, मैंने 2 ड्रॉप डाले, I just put 2 or 3 drops, and taking a clean flat brush, इसको I'm just blending it like this, like mixing it like this. So now I have I'm gonna show you the swatch. See, swatch, it's looking so pretty. So I'm taking good quantity of this same, and I'm using a mirror for that, because I might mess up. So yeah, I'm using this first at the center of my eyes, and then try to cover this area also. So yeah, the brush is wet, so it's easy for me to spread the, but I'm very delicately spreading all the sparkles, all the pigments, not like the paste sort of thing. It is a very blended sort of sparkle, so it's not like very harsh line, harsh cut crease. No. That is why I'm using this stamp method. Stamp method is something that you can blur the effect of anything, so it's somewhere emerging into the color, but it's not complete cut crease. See, I'm using the stamp method. Same I will be doing off camera and coming back to you. So yeah, देखें इसका इफेक्ट डिफरेंट आता है, बट इफ मैं ऐसे कट करती तो वो पूरा कट क्रीज बनता. मैंने नोज पे लगा लिया. So using stamp method to, so I finished the glitter part. You can see it's scattered all over my eye, and it's not like a cut crease. So I'm taking a little bit of the quantity of the same thing, very little at the tip of the brush, very less, you can't even see, and again the vertical line I'm creating. and dense vertical line. This will give the illusion of bigger eye. Same over here, very less, blended and less. So yeah. And then I'm taking a clean flat brush to clean the edges of my eyebrows and inner corner also. So I'm taking this white shade. If you can see, it's a very beautiful metallic white color which is appropriate for cleaning eyebrow. See, so I'm turning the side and then blending it with the other sides also. Same I'm doing over here. And then with the same flat brush, I'm taking this beautiful metallic shade. If you can see, this is pinky metallic shade. I'm taking this in generous quantity and putting it at the inner corner of my eye in order to clean this area. See, thoda sa I will bring it downwards also and upwards also, like this. See, thoda sa, very simple. I'm taking this shade and then applying onto other eye, inner corner. This will again give you the illusion of the larger eye. So if the inner corners are white or clean, so it will give you an illusion of bigger eye. So this is what I'm doing. Okay. Now I'm using this darkest brown metallic shade, little bit with this pointed brush, and I just want to enhance some part of my eyebrows, like outer tail of my eyebrows, not the complete eyebrow. I'm taking little bit of the quantity and trying to make the tail of the eyebrow little darker as compared to the complete eyebrow. So yeah, and I'm just dragging it little outer also, little longer. So I want to elongate my eyebrow also and make it enhance as per the eyeshadow. So yeah. So for my waterline, I'm using these two shades. Like I actually need a plummy brown color, so I'm making a mixture of this plum shade and this metallic brown shade and putting it on in my waterline. So I'm taking this plum shade and swirling my brush into the brown shade also. Now it has the mixture of both of the colors, and I'm going to put it on my waterlines because I don't want to make it harsh. This look, sorry, no, I thought I just put it in a wrong eyeshadow, but see, I don't want to make it black or brown, so which is why it's looking very pretty. So again, what are the two shades? Yeah, these are the two shades. So waterline is done. I don't want to make a harsh waterline. थोड़ा सा harsh करूँगी, but inner waterline is going to be a little bit plummy brown color. So I'm not satisfied with the color so far, तो मैं थोड़ा सा increase कर रही हूँ. So now I'm taking these two shades. One is the color that I used for the depth of my outer corner, so this color, and again the brown color, and I'm taking this flat angle brush and I'm just swirling my brush in these two shades and just applying it underneath this area, not the entire waterline, underneath only this much area. थोड़ा सा इसको I can drag it outward also. थोड़ा सा मुझे हल्का सा इस पे कलर देना है. I could have gone for the black color also, but I think I want to be with one palette in order to give the whole impression of the one shade. I only use, apart from the palette, this color for my eyes. So again I'm taking the same color, same two shades, swirling my brush, and this flat angle brush is giving me the complete control so that I can focus on this area, only this, and then I'm dragging it outward also. So now I'm done with the complete shadow part, and now liner is left. For liner, I'm using Aqua Black liner because it's a water liner, so I can control the intensity of the black color. I don't want much of the black color onto my eyelids, so which is why I have selected this one. So again, I'm going to drop a few, put few drops of contact lens water, and then I'm going to make a mixture of these two, and we can always dilute it as much as we want. So a diluted mixture, and then I'm applying my liner. Not a harsh one, a very blended one. Eyes liner I did off camera, but this one I'm going to do in front of you. I just elongate it little bit longer, like towards the outside of the eyelid also, a whole lot, and then coming back and then smudging this part. This is a very blended one. It's not like a very harsh line, it's just keeping everything together. Yeah, so I think I'm done. Yeah, time for my favorite mascara. I don't know the name of this mascara, but I apply. I don't know when I'm going to buy the good one, but this is also good one. The one is working for me is the good one. The best, not the good, the best one. So yeah. Now eyes are completely done. Now I'm going to clean the fallout. First I need to clean the eye area, and for example I want to clean this much, so I need to, like, I want to keep this much, so I need to clean from here very carefully. See, and then see how much I have. Now this eye also, and now the complete face. Lipstick I'm gonna remove after a while. Right now I'm just focusing on the face, so I'm cleaning the face. Yeah, so face is clean. Okay, now I'm going to apply this Smashbox Photo Finish primer. Not primer water, it's just a foundation primer. So I'm taking the little bit quantity at the back side of my hand and applying it all over my face. Why it's taking too long to? Since my primer was almost finished, so it took a while to get this much of the product. I don't need much, just a pea size is enough for the entire face, because mostly these are the area where we mostly have the large pores problem. So yeah. For the base I'm using this Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Snow. It's appropriate for my skin, but this also gives a very white tint, like I need to blend it and camouflage it. So I'm taking a very small quantity, and now it's a pea size quantity, and I'm going to spread this quantity wherever I want to cover and conceal my face. So I'm not using a separate concealer, I'm using the base to cover the problem areas. And now whatever left in the brush, I'm just spreading it all over the face like this. And this much I have used. The small quantity has a lot of pigment, so I don't have to waste the quantity like the product, and then I can use still this much is left. So later on for the cleaning purpose we can use it wherever we need. Yeah. So for blending this brush I'm using MAC 170 brush. It's a very good blending brush, and I'm going to spray this with the Photo Finish primer water from Smashbox. This will help me to spread the base smoothly all over my face. like this. So while doing base, always remember that you need to finish one area, one side first, so that you will remember that this area is not touched up till now. So first finish one side and then come up to the other side. This is what I am doing in front of you. So I am gradually doing the entire face by doing first side, like this side first completely, and then this side. So for setting the base, I'm using this RCMA no color powder. So I'm going to put it upside down, and whatever I have in the, like this much is okay for the, like fine and enough for the complete face setting. Yeah, I can always put it like this and then spread it all over my face. It's a very amazing setting powder to set your base, and it's very long lasting also. So I'm done with the base. Whenever I go for the proper base schedule, like over here right now I skipped that concealing part also, but I use this Born This Way for the concealing also. But whenever I go for the proper base, I always go for the bronzer also, and my favorite one is the MILANI butter bronzer. It smells like cocoa butter, very yummy, and its color is a light bronzer. It has 2-3 shades, so the one which I'm using, it's a very pretty light bronzer color, so I'm taking this generously. Oh my god, it smells like, so the areas where normally I put the blush on, so first I need to go for the bronzer, and I'm gonna show you the difference between the one which is not bronze and the one which has bronzer. So you can see that this bronzer will, oh my god, the smell is so good, like aroma is so good. So yeah, you can see this part of the face has little bit life as compared to this one. This is all flat. So over here I can even increase. It's very pretty, very subtle, and very blendable. So I'm now going to use the same quantity on the other side of the face as well. So it's not very powdery in your face, like very blendable. You don't feel anything while doing that, like while in person also. You don't feel that you have applied so much of the powder. It immediately blends into the skin and the base also. So yeah, you can see. आप देख लें कितना अच्छा इसका लुक आ रहा है. I can even go for the jawline contouring with the same bronzer. Now for blush, I'm using this MILANI beautiful, my favorite romantic rose blush on. It's a peachy, sorry, not peachy, it's a mauvey pink color. See the rose shape. So with the same brush, or I can change the brush because it might change the color of the brush. So I'm taking the blush on brush, the Kylie's one, which I normally use, and I'm taking the good quantity and first applying at the apple of my cheeks and then bringing it down nose. I think this blush is way too light for this look. I have to go for another blush as well, because I can complete my whole like step with this blush, and then later on I can increase the quantity. So yeah, this is very subtle, so it's not showing much on the skin, but it is giving little bit of the flush. So yeah, up till now this much is done. So quickly using this Makeup Revolution, my go-to blush. So taking little bit of the quantity of my go-to blush on and applying on the apple of my cheeks and almost everywhere where I normally apply. But majority of the pigments I'm just putting on the apple of my cheeks and then dragging it all over. So yeah, that blush on was very subtle, so I have to use this one. So yeah, so I'm done with the blush on. For highlighting, I'm using a very pretty shade from the brand Jeffree Star, and its name is Princess Cut. So I'm gonna show you the swatch of Princess Cut. This is This is princess cuts, you can see. Little mauvey pinky color, and then on top of that I'm gonna apply this beautiful Jeffree Star, another shade which is deep freeze, and I'm gonna show you the swatch of this one also. I just barely touched it and see that. So I have to be very careful for applying this. Now I have to remove the lipstick. It stained my lips, so I decided to use a neutral color because with the mixture of this color I have to take care for the lip balm. I can't use this shade as a lip balm because it almost stained my lips. So I'm using this layover. It's a beautiful pinky pinky undertone and peachy undertone lipstick, but it's a very pretty nude color. So here is the swatch of layover. Here's the swatch of it. Has a pinky terracotta brown undertones, a very pretty subtle peachy nude color. So I'm directly applying that, and it's somehow mixing with the stain of my lips also. So yeah, this is the final look, you can see. So my final punch, I paired this look with a beautiful deep turquoise blue color necklace, beads necklace, and I'm going to remove this. This is just for fun. So yeah, this is the final look of my today's eye makeup and the complete makeup. But the star of the show for today's makeup is, of course, this Jeffree Star highlighter. You can see as the light is flashing onto my cheeks. This is looking amazing. I could have used this for my eyelids also, but for eyelids I used different thing, and that was completely flattering to this complete look. So yeah, this is all about my today's makeup. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. Please do subscribe, do remember me in your prayers, do hit the bell icon and remember me in your prayers. What I'm saying, I always get confused at the end. Okay, yeah, without wasting a time, no, Fatima, what are you doing? Okay, take care of yourself, do subscribe and do hit the bell icon. Love you all. Bye.